Have you ever started a D&D game and decided that this time you were going to make a robust three-dimensional character with a deep backstory? But then when you start, the task becomes overwhelming, and instead you end up with a flat two-dimensional caricature. If so, don't worry, you're not alone. We've all been there, I know I've been there, but maybe you're ready to try again. Or maybe this is your first time creating a character, and you really want to bring something special to the table. This is a 4-part process to story-driven character creation. Step 1. The pitch. The first thing you need to do when you're making a character is have a basic idea. This doesn't need to be long or complicated, it's just a simple concept. To do this, I found that the best approach is to create a pitch, sometimes called an elevator pitch, to give the bare bones idea of what your character is, without any extra fluff. This pitch should be less than 15 seconds long of speaking, or less than 100 written words. For example, Beatrice, the halfling daughter of 2 cobblers, always wanted to be an adventurer, but she had no way to learn. That is until one day she found her grandmother's spellbook in the attic. That's plenty. It supplies a few details about who the character is, gives some basics like her gender, name, and race, and gives a promise of where her power comes from. But it doesn't get bogged down in the nitty-gritty details of who she is, who her parents are, or anything else like that. Just the basics. Your pitch can also be less descriptive and more of an action scene if you prefer. Canton pulled himself through the window just before the door to his room at the inn burst open, filling with soldiers. Gone. Well, we got his master. It's only a matter of time before that one sings. He didn't wait to hear more, lowering himself the rest of the way to the ground, grateful for his elven height. And from there, well, from there he ran. This pitch felt completely different, yet gave the same amount of detail about the character as the first one. In both cases, there are a lot of unanswered questions, and that's okay. It's actually really important that you don't answer those questions right now. I suggest including their name, their race, implying a gender, and including something that hints at their class, backstory, or at least the source of their abilities. If you're not sure about any of these things, that's okay. Leave it out. You'll have a chance to work through those things in the later steps. For now, the most important thing is to create a pitch that sparks your imagination and makes you excited to play the character that you're pitching. After creating the pitch, I encourage you to bring it to your DM to see if they have any insights or concerns about your character. This conversation with your DM is a great way to start working with them to ground your character in the world that they're running. I personally actually like to come to my DM with 3 or 4 pitches and share them all with them. If they're more excited by one than the others, chances are that character will fit better into the story that they're telling. Plus, having this conversation with your DM and letting them to help decide what character you play will cause them to feel more invested in your character. And that's always a good thing. Of course, if you have a strong idea of what you want to play, just stick with that for your pitch. After all, the most important thing is that you are excited about your character. Still share it with your DM and make any tweaks you need to, but play what sounds fun for you. If you're having fun with your character, chances are everyone else will too. With the pitch done, you'll have a solid start to creating a story-driven character. In the next video, I'll cover the second step, the eulogy. I'd love for you to put some of your pitches in the comments and we can talk over those. As always, please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Until next time, keep telling stories.